Kyle, what happened?
Do you think LaJoie was a little too aggressive?
It doesn't matter what I think.
What with the issue before the race, is you just kind of trying to hang on, see what was the best you could do today?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the problem was with the issue before the race, but I doubt it had anything to do with our race car, and they were able to get it fixed. So thankful that we found it ahead of time, and we got to have a chance to go race today. They had it fixed prior to qualifying, so everything was all fine with that.
Did you tell LaJoie was coming up into you, or was it a surprise when that he got clipped there on that restart?
Of course, you have mirrors and cameras and everything else, so you try to get in front of the run that's coming, and I was trying to get in front of that run, and sometimes some don't lift. Kamikaze.
Aggressive, going to the inside. I felt like it was going to be too early for crashes to happen. This happened at Nashville, obviously, and I restarted on the bottom, and then felt like, all right, maybe we could get through one corner, and I picked the top and got crashed as well. So I guess the safest place is the bottom of these restarts. It seems like nobody just lifts from the inside and kind of wipes up the track and cleans us out. So the 8 hit us really hard. We hit the outside wall, but all in all, I felt like our day was going solid for where we started. Just bummer to end it that way.
How frustrating. It's a tough track anyway, but
yeah, it's so hard to pass. We're all so close in speed. Track position is really all that matters. You got 5 cars that I felt like can drive through the field, and then everybody else, if you put us, 6th or 7th, we'll kind of stay 6th or 7th from 33rd. So I think that's the aggressiveness on the restarts, trying to get that track position and knowing that, this was, towards the end of the race, and if you got good track position, then you could keep it and get a good finish. So just part of it.
Did the restarts feel
I saw him at the last second. I went as high as I could without getting too far up into the gray, and I tried to throttle up to get by him, and he still just clipped me kind of in the left rear there.
What was your point of view of the wreck? Obviously not of your own doing, but
I had no view of it, just running the top, and kind of started on the bottom and wiped us up the track, so I never saw anything.
Yeah, did you think the restarts were a little too aggressive at the end?
I don't know. I mean, that was the only one that I felt like got aggressive, so it looks like they're continuing to get aggressive.
Thank you.
I honestly haven't seen a replay, so it's tough to say. All I know is we got our car pretty good. We were on 11th, caution come out, and just when you get put back there with everybody's trying to make up every spot they can going into turn 1, and because that can pretty much set your whole race. So I don't know what happened. Just frustrated because we finally actually had a pretty decent car and threw it in the garbage.
Pocono restarts have a reputation for being pretty wild, but that one seemed like the most aggressive of the day. Was it just because of the time at which that caution and restart came out?
I mean, it probably looked wild for you guys. I don't even know. All I know is I saw the 8 sliding through the grass. I don't know how we ended up there. So, unfortunately, wrong place, wrong time.
Thank you.
I know you got hit pretty hard there. Was there any warning? Did you have any visual of the 8 coming across the track?
No. Sadly, I heard wrecking inside you, and we, to be honest, have had radio issues kind of all day and heard wrecking, and then didn't know where it was coming from, and then got clobbered. So, yeah, it sucks. I mean, felt like we had a decent car, just kind of got on the wrong side of a couple things, got a penalty, and fell back. And once you kind of fall back, it's so hard because everyone kind of short pits the stage as they can. And then you just get stuck back there until you can hopefully do something to get off cycle. We take 2 tires, finally get off cycle, gain some track position, and then they wreck. So, I don't know. I mean, obviously some things to take away as far as things we can do better to not be in that situation, hopefully be further up in the field, but also, frustrating when you're just kind of cruising along and, obviously wreck happens under you, and that's that. So
as hard of a crash as that was, feeling physically okay?
Yeah. I mean, obviously driver's side is never fun into the wall. So, I feel fine. I mean, it's definitely turn 1 at Pocono hitting driver's sides, like bottom of the list of things I wanted to do today, but also, thankful to NASCAR for the continued work on this car and making it a little bit softer so when we hit, it's not too bad. But yeah, those are ones that'll make you sore, but we'll just move on and be ready for next week.
What was the kind of racing like on that initial restart before the wreck? Because from TV they were going 5, almost 6 wide, tons of blocking. Did you did it seem kind of erratic before it?
It's always erratic. That's what we do now, and it's just part of how we race. These cars are so close, and track position is so important. You just have to kind of race like an ass, which is hard. It's hard to do and not overstep your bounds, right? So that's just the nature of this beast, and the best guys at it are really smooth and consistent while being at that level. And it's something, obviously when everyone is trying to find another leg up, and all of a sudden it escalates, and then someone gets wrecked. So, it just sucks to kind of not have anything to do about it. But, that's racing, and that's kind of things that happen in life in general, right? Just got to keep going.
Thank you. Steven Stumpf of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.